Here's a look at your daily market report on this Wednesday, the 29th day of January. We continue to see just really big volumes at the auction barns around the state this week. We'll take a look at the sales from yesterday, but first today, early listings that we've seen so far include Windsor Livestock Auction. They're expecting to have about 2,800 head today. Green Sea Livestock Market, they're having an off week scheduled this week, so no sale there. Couple of special sales this weekend. Replacement cow sales, Mocan Livestock Market in Butler. They'll have a replacement cow sale on Saturday, expecting 1,000 head plus there. That sale will get started about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Then Ozarks Regional Stockyards in West Plains, they'll have over 1,000 head there on Saturday evening. That sale will get started at 5 p.m. And then it is the first Saturday of the month. So Southwest Missouri Hay Auctions will be holding their hay auction on Saturday down in Golden City. That sale will kick off at 10 a.m. sharp, and they've got a full lot of hay already consigned there, enough that they've actually shut off consignments for this auction. Going to have a really big hay auction there this month. Taking a look at the auctions around the state on Tuesday, SEMO Livestock Sales in Jackson, they called their market stay to $15 higher, 685 head on offer there. Interstate Regional Stockyards in Cuba, they had 1,825 head. Feeder steers and heifers called anywhere from $3 to $10 higher. F&T Livestock Market in Palmyra, they had 1,719 head. Compared to 2 weeks ago, the steers and heifers there stayed $5 higher. Lawley Brothers Livestock Market in Macon, they sold 1,970 head. Feeder steers and heifers there anywhere from steady to as much as $12 higher. Ozarks Regional Stockyards in West Plains on Tuesday, they had 4,609 head through the barn. Another 613 head sold on video auction. Their feeder steers and heifers called anywhere from $3 to $8 higher. Some spots on the calves up to $12 higher. Then Kingsville Livestock Market on Tuesday, 5,312 head, steers and heifers $5 to $15 higher. The feeder steers in Kingsville, 4 to 5 weights, $370 to $429, 5 to 6 weights at $339 to $389, 6 to 7 weights at $3 to $342.50, 7 to 8 weight steers sold from $270 $275 to $310.50, 8 to 9 weights at $264 to $276 and a quarter. Feeder heifers, 400 to 500 pound heifers at $332 to $385, some fancier thin up to $405. 5 to 6 weights at $288 to $348, 6 to 7 weight heifers at $279 to $306, 7 to 8 weights at $254.5 to $274, some replacement quality heifers up to $279. Box beef cutout values at midday, choice $330.77 down $1.68, select at $320.35, that's down $1.61. Those values based on 101 loads of cuts, trimmings, and grinds, and the choice select spread at $10.42. Negotiated feedlot trade for the week, still really not much has developed so far this week. Total scattered around all the feeding regions, just under 1,300 head. Most of those have been in Kansas, about half of them anyway. Really not enough to truly establish much of a market yet this week, but most of those live sales thus far in Kansas have been at about 202. That would be steady with last week, but again, very light trade, and the market still not really established yet this week. Taking a look at the midday futures markets, on the Mercantile Exchange, live cattle for February, $207.52, down $1.02. April, $205.47, down $1.80. January feeder cattle at $280.90, down $92. March at $276.55, down $170. Lean hogs, February, $84.37, up $47. April, $92.20, up $1.30. That feeder cattle index up through Tuesday, based on an 800-pound steer, 279.06. That was up $1.13, and that would be another all-time new record high. Taking a look at the grain markets, corn contracts at midday 8 to 9.5 higher. March at 4.94 3/4. May at 5.04 3/4. Soybeans mostly 13 cents higher. March at 10.58 1/4. May at 10.73. Wheat contracts are mostly 13 higher at midday. March at 558.5, May at 572.25. Soybean meal for March up $7.20 a ton at 308.80. Soybean oil for March down 7 cents a hundredweight at 45.06. With the Missouri Department of Agriculture, that's your daily market report for Wednesday. This is Tony Hancock.